From the very first second my eyes landed on that box wrapped in white silk so smooth it almost glowed, and tied with a ribbon so perfect it felt fake, a quiet alarm went off inside me. It wasn't loud, just a stillness in my chest, the kind that comes before a storm. My sister stood behind it with that practiced smile, the one she used whenever she thought she had already won before the game even began. But before I could reach for the box, my husband, my new husband, the Navy SEAL commander who has survived deserts, oceans, war zones, and nightmares I'll never fully know, moved in front of me like a shield snapping into place. His voice dropped low, sharp, cold enough to freeze the air. "Don't touch it." My mind blanked. What? Why? What's wrong? But he didn't answer me. His eyes never left her. And then something impossible happened, something that made the whole room shift. His SEAL team, quiet as shadows, spread around the reception tables, all stood at the same moment. Not noisy, not dramatic, just a silent wall of trained danger rising to attention. That was the exact moment her smirk finally cracked. I didn't speak. I didn't need to. I simply stood there and let that moment breathe, tasting the fear she had never once believed I could make her feel. Because all of this sharp silence and exposed truth, was the final chapter of a story that began long before the ribbons and vows. My sister wasn't born a threat. Or maybe she was, and I was too soft, too young, too trusting to notice the knives she hid behind affection. She was older, prettier in that effortless way that people who lie will tend to be, and she always loved being admired. I used to be one of her admirers when I met Cole's steady hands, steady heart, eyes that looked at me like I was someone worth choosing. She acted thrilled, hugged me too long, asked too many questions, studied him like he was something she wanted to steal someday. I told myself I was imagining it. That was my first mistake. Little things followed. Her jokes cut deeper. Her questions became invasions. She showed up uninvited more and more. Cole noticed first. "She's crossing lines," he warned gently. "Be careful." But I brushed it off because she was my sister. Mistake number 2. Then came the message. A simple notification. Her words, "He'll leave you eventually. Men like him don't stay with women like you." I confronted her, hurt and shaking. She laughed, said I was sensitive, said she was protecting me. Cole held me that night and whispered, "She doesn't want you happy. She wants you broken." But something in me shifted after that. I started paying attention. And that's when I found the evidence. 1 week before the wedding, I woke early to her voice in the living room. She didn't know I was home. She didn't know Cole had stepped out. She didn't know I was listening. "I'm telling you, the box will ruin everything," she whispered. "He'll see it. He'll know what she really is." Silence. Then softly, "No, don't worry. She trusts me." My stomach went cold. The box she had been building for months. The sentimental sister gift. The one she kept bragging about. In that single moment, the truth landed with perfect clarity. She wasn't trying to ruin my wedding. She was trying to ruin me. Completely. She had forged documents with my name. She had created debts under my identity. She had rewritten messages pretending to be me. She wanted Cole to see the box and believe I was someone else, someone broken, dishonest, unworthy, and the saddest part, she thought I'd never fight back. The version of me that kept begging for her love died that day. The version that understood justice woke up. I didn't confront her. I didn't scream. I adapted. I told Cole everything. Showed him the recordings, the messages, the financial lies. He didn't raise his voice, didn't look shocked. "We'll handle it," he said. And the way he said we steadied me like a hand on my spine. The plan unfolded piece by piece. The lawyer, the forensic accountant, the private investigator, the security measures, and finally his SEAL brothers agreeing to stay close during the ceremony just in case. After that, all we had to do was wait and let her walk into her own collapse, which brings me back to the reception. The music had died. Guests whispered in confusion. My sister's fake confidence trembled as Cole nodded at the box. One of his teammates opened it with gloved hands. Inside, forged documents, fake receipts, the burner phone she used to impersonate me, the statement she planned to give the policy room turned into glass. Still, silent, sharp, Cole stepped aside. This part was mine. I walked toward her, slowly, my voice soft, almost gentle, the kind of softness that frightens more than shouting. You brought a threat into my home, I whispered, but you didn't expect I'd open the door for you. Her face drained, everything in that box is already filed, I said. The lawyer will be here in 10 minutes. So will the police. She tried to talk, nothing came out. For the first time, she understood she had lost control. They escorted her out in front of everyone while the reception watched in stunned silence. Cole took my hand not to soothe me, but as an equal standing beside another equal. Two people who refused to be broken. Later, when the night finally settled, he kissed my temple and murmured, "You handled today with more strength than anyone I know." I didn't feel strong. I felt free. And as I stood there, staring at the empty space where my sister once stood, I understood something with perfect, quiet clarity. I didn't lose family today. I removed a threat. And sometimes the most merciful form of justice is letting the truth take its final bow.